Hi, this is Mrs. Tellas. Hey, I'm going to go over how to do each one of these story problems. So if you're having trouble, you could watch this and hopefully be able to transfer it over to the worksheet. So the first one is an interest problem. So on the worksheet, there's a couple of these. So the first one says you have $6,000 to invest in two stocks. That's one of the totals. The first fund pays 5% annual interest, and the second account pays 9%. And after a year you have $380 in interest, how much money did you invest? So the two totals was 6,000 and the 380. Now everything's money, so I have to know what I'm doing here. So um, I'm investing $6,000 in the two stocks, and it pays a particular interest rate. The first fund is 5%, and the second account is 9%. So I want to change those to decimals because I can't put percent numbers with non-percent numbers. So I'm going to do 0.05. And remember how to do that. You take your decimal and move it up twice. X plus 0.09Y. And it pays out $380 after a year. So I put some of the money in the first account and some of the money in the second account. And I'm splitting that up with the 6,000, which is why I did it the way I did it. So you could choose substitution or elimination. I wouldn't suggest graphing. Um, I think I'm going to do substitution. So I'm going to take this first one and solve for X. So I'm going to subtract Y on both sides. So that makes it X equals 6,000 minus Y. And I'm placing this little box right here, in for X. So I'm putting it right there. So 0.05 times 6,000 minus Y, and then I just have to copy the rest of it. So if I distribute the 0.05, I have a calculator here. So 6,000 times 0.05 is 300, and 0.05Y, and that's 380. So then I'm combining these two because they're like terms. So 0.05, and it's negative, plus 0.09, and that one's positive, is 0.04. Actually, it's 0.04. I've got that decimal in the wrong place. There we go. And then the 300 is in the front. So now I'm just going to solve for Y. So I'm subtracting 300, and I get 80. And then the last step is to divide both sides by 0.04. So again, that's calculator work. 80 divided by 0.04 is 2,000. So Y is 2,000. So that's the second fund because the second fund paid 9%. So $2,000 is going in the second fund. And then when I want my first fund, I just take my 2,000 and put it right here back in the original equation. And I'm certainly avoiding these decimals if I can. So X plus 2,000 equals 6,000. So I'm subtracting 2,000 to get my first account, my first amount in the first account. So the first account has 4,000 and the second account has 2,000, and it adds up to 6,000. So I'm in great shape. So I hope that was helpful.